What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Barber News, the #1 barber news channel in the world. We are under attack. We really are. If you're a barbershop owner or renting a chair or working for commission or simply being paid on the hour, just be ready. But Toad, whatever do you mean? How is this possible? What's going on? A brand named after a cereal for children has been kicked out of factories in China for stealing molds and trying to have them done cheaper and less quality. But Toad, you're so negative. Excuse me for trying to save hard-working barbers some money and not be ripped off. Let's watch this sneaky man speak. He really should be ashamed for what he did.
Hi, my name is David Kim, and I'm the founder of Cocco Hair Pro. My first passion is actually cars.
So he's not a barber and knows nothing about it. Okay.
I remember the first car that I got was a 1984 Chevy Camaro. All I can remember was every time I got a paycheck, I would take that paycheck, go to the parts store, and buy parts to upgrade this car. That passion translated over to Cocco, where we are making tools every day to provide.
Oh look, it's Morono. He recently just quit. I will explain after this video.
I think one of the biggest challenges in the industry was the calibration and the consistency of the blades. We found that the standard of consistency was actually very low. They were kind of all over the board. One of the things that we have to change is to really set the bar much higher and strive for perfection in getting these.
Is that why you stole more expensive products ideas and have the worst customer service known to man?
It's very easy.
This really is crazy lies.
But it's much more difficult when you have to make thousands and thousands and thousands at a time, and they all have to reach that same level of perfection. The breakthrough for Cocco was the digital gap technology. Most of them have tolerance. So rather than just going back and forth, they actually oscillate in an elliptical fashion like this. With digital gap, we've eliminated the tolerance, so our blades only go left and right, which allow for a much closer gap here, and therefore a much closer cut. And people loved it. When you make a great product, the product sells itself.
Okay, before we talk about this, just look at the first 2 comments on the video. But I love this, I really do. Imagine I make a clipper brand and start saying, oh, everyone else is no good. I have found this new magic way to make everything better. Steal some molds and take the colors from another company, and hey, we got a brand. But the only problem is, it sucks. And the reason we are speaking about you is because you stole molds and lied to barbers. Your blade is basic, and you have no customer service. You're another prime example of someone who has some extra money, and will try anything to make a profit from hardworking barbers. Well, guess what? Not on my watch. Tell me I am wrong, someone question me. Everything I say, I back it up. But as for Morono, he got wind that the brand was falling off, so he left before his name was tarnished. Smart move. Everyone asks about that guy and says, what does he do? Well, allow me to tell you. Basically, he zero gaps tools with a magnified pair of sunglasses from Alibaba, and can't cut hair good, so he tries to act like some professor. It's sad, really. Some barbers get old and feel they are entitled now to do something better, a more premium role. But in reality, you're a barber until the day you die, and that's just that. I wanted to quickly show you this video. This guy has been sent to me a lot now, and I need to address this. Firstly, I will say the guy has nothing to offer, so he is throwing out things to try to get people to comment. He literally has fallen off before he fell off.
There's a lot of barbershop owners out there that operate a commission-based shop that are operating illegally because if you are telling people when to be there and what to charge, then you are treating them like an employee, but you're paying them like a 1099. So keep that in mind when you're talking to these barbershop owners. If they're giving you a 1099 at the end of the year to file your taxes, but they're telling you when to be there and how much to charge, they're misclassifying you.
I will never mention this guy again, but everyone knows barbers don't pay tax. Everyone knows barbers are the masters of stacking cash. It's what we barbers do. It's in our blood. If I say tax, y'all say cash. And that's how it will always be for barbers. As we move on, check this video out. Would you pay $50 for this?
$50 blowout taper and design.
If someone gave me this cut, I would be cracking skulls. Join me now as we have a caller on who wants to discuss barbering.
Hey Toad, thanks so much for having me on.
No problem, bro. So what was it you wanted to talk about?
I've only been cutting hair for a few months, but man, I'm already sick of these pop-up brands trying to rip us off. Every time I turn around, there's a new company claiming they have the best clippers in the world. But it's all a lie. Take brands like Cocco and Monster. They're just slapping their own stickers on the same MRD clippers everyone knows are trash. I mean, come on. We all know MRD clippers are notorious for their batteries catching fire. It's dangerous, and none of these companies even have customer service to fix it. It's like there are 50 different brands doing this now, and no one's doing anything about it. We need someone to step up and put a stop to this before it gets worse. I just want to get good at barbering, get my skills up, and maybe, if I'm lucky, start dating some of those cool emo barbers I see on Instagram. But it's hard when you're constantly worried your clippers are going to explode in your hand. This is getting out of control.
Look, kid, I hear this a lot now, and I feel for you. Let me get a caller in. He wants to speak about it. Don't go anywhere.
Man, have you heard about this scam artist, Morono? The guy's a joke. He was out here pretending he invented some miracle blade, selling it to all these new clipper companies that don't know a thing about barbering. All they care about is turning a quick profit, and Morono took full advantage. He had them convinced they were buying some revolutionary tech, but in reality, it was the same junk we've seen before. The second he got exposed as the fraud he is, he ran. Disappeared like a coward. He's nothing but a liar, and honestly, he needs to be banned from barbering for life. We don't need people like him ruining the industry.
Look, I'm gonna tell you what I've been telling everyone else on this topic. He needs to eventually damage whatever brand he goes to next, and eventually his name will be known for the scam artist he is. Trust me, liars like this don't last. Let his fanboys follow him and continue to get ripped off. And just relax, chill, and enjoy the fall off. It's going to be great, bro.
Hey, do you guys still think I can get with emo barber girls? I am so obsessed, I just love how crazy they are. I heard they are crazy in bed. Have you guys ever been with an emo?
Man, let me tell you, I thought I was in love once. This emo barber girl. She was cool at first, you know. All the piercings, tattoos, just my type. But things got weird fast. Next thing I know, she's asking me to dress up like a dog. Yeah, a dog. At first, I thought she was joking, but nah, she actually tried to take me on walks, man. It got crazy real quick. I had to get out of there, just straight up escape. So trust me when I say, stay away from barber emo girls. They're nothing but trouble unless you're keeping it to a one-night thing. Learn that the hard way.
Man, I had an emo girl for about 6 months. She made me do crazy things. Honestly, I might still love her, but I can never go back. But it's good to sleep around before you settle down, in my opinion. Don't get trapped the first time you fall in love. I have lost a lot of friends to this. It's really common.
Hey, you two are pimps for real. I'm gonna ask her out now. Don't worry, I won't fall in love with her. Thanks, Toad. You changed my life.
I do seem to leave that impact on people. Thanks, kid. That's it for today, everyone. If you enjoyed this episode, it would mean a lot to me if you could like and subscribe. I'm out. Peace!